Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mandy and I love all things baking, cooking, decor, and many more at home ideas. Today I am showing my homemade zucchini bread recipe. My mother-in-law graciously gave me some fresh zucchini out of her garden and I wanted to put it to good use and make a yummy, delicious bread.
That's not going to work.
So you're going to start off this recipe with 2 to 3 medium zucchinis. This recipe is very easy to use. As you can see, I am using my Pampered Chef grater. This is a very handy tool. I was actually trying to figure out if I was going to use that handheld device, which I was pretty much thinking I didn't need to, so I did not. And we are going to grate up about 3 cups of shredded zucchini. And I decided that I was only going to use 2 cups of zucchini for this recipe. Actually, no, 2.5 cups of zucchini. And we're going to start off with the wet ingredients first. And we are going to put in 1 2/3 cups of sugar, which I will link the recipe down below. So it'll have all of the ingredients as well as the measurements and the how to actually cook it down below. And then after the sugar, we put in 2/3 cups of vegetable oil. And if you're wanting to swap out the vegetable oil, you can actually use applesauce. Next, we are going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I do not like to use the imitation vanilla. I always like to use the real vanilla. It just tastes better and has just a better taste in general. But that's anyone's preference, I guess. But next, we are going to do 4 large eggs. And then once I get all these put in, then I'm going to give it a good stir to mix all the ingredients, all the wet ingredients. So next we're going to go ahead and stir up all the wet ingredients and get it prepped for all the dry ingredients that are coming up. And this recipe is versatile as well. You can actually make a pumpkin bread, which I am going to make in one of my fall series upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that recipe as well. What you'll do is actually substitute 1 can, 15 ounces of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix, for the zucchini. So here I am getting the flour put together and putting that in. After we got that all stirred in, we are going to put in 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And then we'll have 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. You can also put in a half a teaspoon of ground cloves, which I did not have. Also, you will put in a half a teaspoon of baking powder and a half a cup of coarsely chopped nuts, which I normally don't put nuts in mine. I just like the regular zucchini bread without. Next, you will get out 2 8x4-inch loaf pans or 1 9x5-inch loaf pan, which I had a 9x5, so I used that. And I actually had extra, so I ended up throwing some in a small cake dish. And we are going to put this into a preheated oven at 350 degrees, and you are going to cook it for approximately 50 to 60 minutes. And for my cake pan, I actually cooked for 30 minutes. Now let's clean up. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.